meeting, and I get a new contract I get a new contract on my email, an updated contract. So I was talking to one of the other guards and stuff. I said, did you by any chance receive an updated contract? She's like, no. I said, I did. I said, but there's no money amount for the vest and the crossing guard vest and the sign anymore. She goes, oh. I said, I wonder what else is wrong. In my updated one. The old one still has it, but not my updated one.
Oh, so
but it does say there's a fee, but it doesn't say how much the fee is. So I sat there and I'm like, I had plans for Wednesday. So they called, are you going to come for training? And I said, well, I can't make it on Wednesday. I had my granddaughter. I said, I will try to make it for Thursday. Then I started reading the contract, and I heard from some of the crossing guards that they went to the training course. And they're like, oh, well, we can't do this, we can't do that. And she says, we can't wear costumes. I'm like, well, I know who that's pointed to. You know, I was Mr. T-Rex.
You're not allowed to wear Mr. T-Rex
I can't wear Mr. T-Rex for my own safety.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the highlight of last year.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my children all know to stay on the sidewalk until I'm in the middle of the road.
They know.
I made sure.
They're so routine. Yeah, you know
I
them.
make sure all the cars are stopped so they're safe. They're like, well, it's for your safety. Seriously, did you see the size of my costume? If you didn't see that, you really should not be driving.
So we're not allowed to use common sense anymore.
Nope.
You're not allowed to customize your thing to make the kids, safe.
So I told them, I said, I give out stickers. I said, if it's a bad week, we've had a rainy week, let's make them happy. Give out stickers. Listen, guys, have a great week. Oh no, But, and it says right here that we are no gift giving. Do not offer gifts of any kind to children.
Even a sticker.
Well, it says any kind, so to me that means anything.
Yeah.
So when I brought that up and I posted it on Moncton North, all of a sudden they're like, oh, no, that's not what we meant.
Okay.
We meant like candies. I'm like, well, I'm not going to give food to any child. I have a grandchild that has very bad allergies. I'm not foolish. So all of a sudden we're okay.
Yeah. Talk about that. Yeah, the high fives.
Yeah,
too.
so the high five.
I mean, who doesn't give high five?
Yeah.
Even the little kid gives you a high five.
It tells you right on here, avoid physical contact.
No high fives.
Refrain from initiating any physical contact with children unless it is necessary to render first aid and a parent or authorized adult is present. So I don't know. So if the kid's choking,
if a kid trips on the crosswalk, you can't touch him?
Well, no, unless the parent's there.
Okay.
So that's what
safe.
I'm taping it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading that wrong, guys. I mean,
maybe you are.
Maybe I'm reading too much into it, right? We're not allowed to be in our cars, but apparently the city of Moncton allows us. But the written contract still says for maintain of disciplinary steps in contact, sleeping, loafing, sitting in a chair, sitting on the ground, sitting in a car, or inappropriate resting during work hours are terms for dismissal.
Wow, for dismissal?
For dismissal. Now, you have to pay a minimum 3 hours per day to any of your employees. Walkers, because of the way that now is only one dismissal from K to 8, we used to have to be here for, a little after 1:30 to get the children out, and then there was the second dismissal. Now, at most schools, because it's the new way, there's only one dismissal. So these guys get out here 2:20, 2:25. They want me here at 1:30, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm allowed to sit in my car now, according to them verbally.
Okay.
I can sit in my car, but I still have to be here at 1:30. So I said, what's going to happen in the wintertime? I've got to keep that car on, keep my butt warm.
Yeah.
I said,
Thank you.
I said, are you going to, help out with gas money? Absolutely not, but we can send you hand and foot warmers. Again, it was told during the meeting that we were not allowed to read or use our phones while we're on company time. What do you want me to do sitting there from 1:30 till 2:20?
Yeah.
Let me come to work at 2 o'clock like we were allowed to for walkers.
Yeah.
Okay, so physically, I'm only on the job site for 2.5 hours, but one way or another, you still have to pay me 3.
Yeah.
You know, and I understand the city wants the bang for the buck.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, like, you're going to pay me 3 hours if I'm sitting there. You're going to pay me 3 hours if I just come when I'm able to do it. My husband works for the district. He's a school bus driver.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now, it worked out well that I only had to be here for 2, so I could drop him off and then come here and do my job. I don't think I can do that, and I really am not happy. Hi.
Are you live?
No, I'm just
We're just